Student-centered learning occurs when the student, rather than the teacher, is the focus of a lesson. It's easiest to explain student-centered learning by comparing it to a teacher-centered approach. A teacher-centered classroom primarily involves the instructor dictating the content, pace, and structure of the learning experience. By contrast, a student-centered approach will ensure the lesson is catered to the specific needs of students. The approach caters to individual learning preferences and needs, providing a more tailored and personally relevant learning experience. A student-centered lesson might involve, for example, slowing down the lesson if the students need more time, or changing the instructional style to make it most understandable to students. Common student-centered learning scenarios can include 1. Encouraging autonomous learning. We are embracing student-centered learning whenever we provide students with a degree of autonomy over their learning, for example, by allowing them to choose topics, projects, and activities that interest them. 2. Encouraging collaboration. Student-centered learning typically promotes collaborative work, where students interact, share ideas, and learn from each other rather than passively learning from the teacher. 3. Encouraging reflective practice. A student-centered approach encourages students to reflect on their learning journey, assess their progress, and adjust their learning strategies for optimal learning. 4. Using inquiry-based learning. In student-centered learning, inquiry-based approaches are often utilized, where students are encouraged to explore questions, problems, and scenarios. This encourages them to explore rather than simply listen to a teacher. 5. Using diverse assessment methods. Student-centered learning often employs a variety of assessment methods, such as portfolios, presentations, and projects, which enable students to demonstrate understanding and skills in multiple ways, accommodating different learning preferences and strengths. Another way to embrace student-centered learning is to differentiate instruction. To learn about differentiated instruction, click on the video on the screen now.